Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be going over the RD2L Season 32
10 seconds to
EST
pick.
Tuesday based in Blueballed
Radiance
versus
band.
Bomb Squad game number 2. I got to update my title real quick. First band is going to be the Witch Doctor coming out from Bomb Squad. Nice. You know, you always like a Witch Doctor band. I talked about it earlier, and I'm glad it got banned. Darkseer is going to be banned out as well. Most likely to go against Acclaim Gaming, probably one of their favorite heroes. Not real surprising. Should have done this when I was just sitting here on my phone. There we go. All right. Getting banned, the Venge and the Dark Willow. Dark Willow is a
10
big
seconds to
problem
pick.
right now. Going to be using those two supports to stop the
5
choices.
seconds. Hurry, hurry. Radiance band.
Weaver is going to be banned as well. I'm glad we don't have to see that bug this game either. They're probably thinking the same thing. He is a fantastic hero right now, but just not what I like to see. And Clockwork. Clockwork played very well.
Only 10 seconds.
I can't remember who played him last game.
5 seconds.
I
Hurry,
want
hurry.
to say it was TC
Radiant team are now
who
picking.
played him.
Pudge.
They're gonna pick a first pick Pudge with the ban on the Visage. Not a lot of off lane bans. So this Pudge is great. We've seen it in the safe lane, we've seen it in the off lane, and we've seen it supporting. I think we've also seen it mid.
Only
I'm not
10
sure,
seconds.
but we'll see what happens.
5 seconds remain.
Based in Blueballed is going to be thinking about their choices here. Most likely didn't think about what they wanted to play before the game started, but they're going to do that now while the game is starting. Going to spend a decent amount of their reserve time on their first pick. It looks like Bomb Squad has an idea of what they wanted to play in this game number 2. Okay, so you only have 2 minutes of reserve time. Maybe Pisces disconnected, and now we're just burning time here. They have burned over almost a minute right now. Gonna be picking up the Phoenix first choice. Okay, we got our 2 bans coming out from Bomb Squad. They banned the Lifestealer. Are they going to ban the Ursa again? Ban the Lifestealer and the Ursa again. Okay, had an idea, and that's exactly what happened. They're going to be going with a ban on Based in Blueballed. What do you not want to play against as a Phoenix? Now, they have already banned the Ursa. Could ban the Snapfire if you really want to. The Weaver is already banned.
Only 10 seconds.
Jakiro is an okay ban, you know.
5 seconds remain.
Do they want to
Radiant team are now picking.
try and pick it again?
Dire team pick.
Ban the Veno. Pick up the Centaur War Runner. Last game they picked up. Oh god. They had an off lane. Dude, we just watched the game. They had an off lane
10
axe, which
seconds to
wasn't
pick.
banned, which is kind of strange.
Dire team
I wonder if they're more comfortable in the Centaur, but they are going to trade the axe. They pick up an early Clinks. Ooh, I wonder if that's why they picked it. They banned it last time because they banned it last game. I wonder if it's a trade secret or trade
Only 10
secret
seconds.
of Bomb Squad that they like this Clinks pickup.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Most likely a carry Clinks with a 4 Pudge and an offlane axe. It could be a 5 Pudge with a 4 Clinks, We see a lot of Ratman on Juicy's team on PST Sundays. Plays Clinks a lot, so it could be something like that, but probably not.
Radiant team are now picking.
I'm gonna go for the Shadow Demon. I think you ban the Chaos Knight unless they picks it right here. They could pick it right here, which I think would be good. Chaos Knight and the Shadow Demon are a fantastic combo right now.
10 seconds.
And he's good against the Axe and the Pudge. Holy shit. Shadow Demon, what a great pickup.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Do you pick up the Chaos Knight? You got a choice right now. You need to pick it up now or later. I think if they don't pick it up, Bombsquad, you got to ban it. No choice. Or either that or you're just getting two more strong, at least two more strong illusions, right? That innate ability of Chaos Knight is going to summon that extra, has a 50% chance to summon an extra illusion. That works with Shadow Demon as well, so anytime you want to do that, let me know.
Dire team are now picking.
Pick up the Timber Saw. Pick up the Timber Saw. Okay. Chaos Knight is still available. They can still do it.
Dire's ban.
Pick up the Techies. Okay. Bomb Squad is going for the only position 3 and 4 this time. They're only going to lane in the off lane, which is a little bit different because... Well, no, they had a game like this as well last game, right? They picked all weird heroes.
5 seconds remain. Radiant's ban.
They banned the PL. You have an Axe and a Pudge. What? I'm so confused. And a Techies. I feel like PL is fine. I feel like you want to ban the CK, right? Like, you don't have anything to do with the CK. I guess you got a Pudge and an Axe, but I feel like CK illusions are much more of a problem than the PL is.
Radiant's ban.
Grimstroke going to be banned out. Really? Grimstroke? Who's going to be the mid then? The Pudge?
Ten seconds to pick.
It's either a Pudge or a Clinks mid, right? It could be a mid Techies with a 4 Pudge and a carry Clinks. They banned out the Bloodseeker as well. Did they ban out the CK here? They could. The CK could be banned. For Bomb Squad, I have no idea. Right, their drafts are insane. Like this, like their draft, like to me makes no sense. I have no idea what they're going for here.
Dire team pick.
They ban the AM. It's a good choice. And they pick a Tusk. Okay, so they're only playing offlane heroes right now. What? I don't understand. Is this a mid Tusk? No way it is, right? Against a Timber Saw?
5 seconds remain.
They pick up a tiny, okay.
Let's see what the damage is.
I'm going to give this one to Based and Blueballed again. I think Bomb Squad is playing, like... the problem with this draft, I think, just like this is an off-lane Tusk. With a 4 Clinks. Wait, where did Cinder play? Did Cinder play mid? This is a mid techies with a carry Pudge, right? I have no idea. What did he play last game? I can't remember exactly. I think the problem with this draft, the same kind of thing as last draft, is like you have good heroes individually, they just don't mesh well together, right? Like, and that's the problem. You're like like you want a table, okay? When you put a table together, when you're gonna go buy it at the at the store, right? All the planks are like together, and they're all flat. Now they of course have all been like glued together and then planed to be flat, right? But they're all flat. Right here, right? You've got 5 good strong planks. But rather than planing it and smoothing it out, you're just like glue them together and we're putting it as a dinner table, and you've got something that looks like a janky palette to play as. Which is what I'm worried about. I feel like you have strong heroes and you can do well, but I don't think you have a team that works well together. That's my worry, And I'm not saying all unique drafts are gonna fail, right? I'm not saying that, but sometimes you do need a little bit of
I'm so terribly excited.
less uniqueness to make something work. Sometimes it really is sometimes it's the magic that puts together, and sometimes it's just hey, sometimes you just gotta have an alright draft. But we'll see what happens. If they do win and they just put me to shame, I'll be honest. I'll say it. I'll say it in game at the win stage, right? I'll say I didn't have belief, but I'm gonna give this one to Blueballed. It looks like we might have another 5-man fight down here. The Clinks is going to be coming out from the side of Bombsquad a little bit more aggressively than the rest of his team. Is going to place the sentry down and then back up.
30 seconds after battle.
It looks like they might just go for the 2-2 here. They do have a Pudge hook in case they want to try for that, but the Pudge is not going to be by the rune. Okay, Tiny is going to be going down towards the rune here. Says, hey, let's do this. They do have the Pudge hook ready to go. They see the Tiny. They could step up and hit it. They're in range. Throws it.
God, I really hope this match ends up being of any cosmic significance.
Okay, that's all right. Wait, this is going to be doing a bit of damage onto the mid Tenso Timber Saw with the jump from the Techie. He's going to do a lot of damage. The Tusk is going to take a lot of damage too, but he does get the bounty. He's going to be walking it off. They're going to go a 2-2 right now. No, they go for a 3-1, right? Because Pudge is going to get this one too. Nice. Okay. Alright, we do it every game. We're going to introduce heroes and players, so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. As a caster, I don't cheer for anybody. They're going to be going down onto this Phoenix. Phoenix taking a lot of damage, and they're going to throw that big stick at them. As a caster, I don't cheer for anybody. I only cheer for courier kills. So if you want to be on the big screen and for me to yell your name, you got to get those courier kills out and me see them. Alright, in the bottom lane for the side of Based and Blueballed is going to be Aragorn, playing the Tiny. Bless me. As the position 5 is going to be the Phoenix, played by Emphatic. In the mid lane, we have Tenso, exclamation point, playing the Timbersaw. In the off lane, we do have Pisces getting the ball onto the Centaur. Centaur is going to do a little bit of damage, and that is going to be the Gata playing the Centaur. In the top lane, we have a carry Techies. They did get the kill on the Tusk in the bottom lane. Gonna be a position 5 Pudge, played by TC. In the mid lane, we have a mid lane Giggles, playing the Axe. And in the off lane, we have a Pause 4 Clinks, played by Pingaling. And he's going to be supporting the position 3 Clam, played by Tusk. Alright. Or position 3 Clam, playing Tusk. Not played by Tusk, alright? There's nothing crazy like that going on. I wish there was. If I could be in the game, I'd be there. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. There probably wouldn't be a lot of respawning for me because I'm not one of these crazy little freaks. But there you go. Pisces going to be doing a lot of damage with this poison. We've talked about it before. Once you get a decent amount of stacks, okay, they're going to be going with the stomp and the double edge. Boom, boom, and they get another poison off, and he just disappears. Hey, that Thanos is going to take him away. That was a clean-ass snap. I want to let you know. That actually, I think I might have hurt my finger instead. That might have been a bone or something. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go bottom here. They do have 14 last hits. Both are going to be onto the Timbersaw and the Centaur. The third is going to be tied with the Tusk as the Tiny gets number 3. Nice job. Going to be high-fiving a little bit in the top lane. They just want to giggle out, and in the bottom lane they're just going to be having a blast. That's what RD2L is all about. It's not always about winning, it's about having fun, okay? And sometimes just being a little goofy goober in your games is what you need. Alright, Tiny doing pretty well down here. We're going to go to the mid lane. I don't think a whole lot is going to happen. You've got just 2 beefy boys that don't want to hit each other. You get the call out from the Axe is going to be going onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw just hits that Whirling Death. We talked about this yesterday, right? The Whirling Death is going to be very dangerous for these big tanky strength cores like the Axe or the Pudge. I guess Pudge is in the core, but the Tusk, right? You got to be careful about those guys. You're going to have the big damage out, and, it's going to do damage, but it's also going to remove their health. They do get a kill onto the Techies in the top lane, probably with that poison. That's going to be hard to catch a lot because you can be decently full on health and then immediately die to poison. Not getting a high 5 on the Phoenix. They're going to be chasing down the Pudge here. Pudge is not going to get it. They do have the hook if they want to throw it, and he walks behind the creep. Nice work. Going to get the dive onto the Phoenix. Phoenix is doing a lot of damage with these Fire Spirits, stopping the Tusk from getting those right clicks off. Does have the tag team active, so he's not going to hit a bunch. He's going to go back and fight the Phoenix, and he's going to go down to the right clicks of the Phoenix. Boom! There we go. Nice job. Going to go back to this top lane. They're going to be doing a little bit of damage. They do catch the Pudge out. Pudge is trying to get away. Does have the snap. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He gets the kill. Nice job. He had the wand and used it. The Centaur Warrunner did have to finish the job in his top lane. The Pudge did go down in the bottom, or the Tusk did go down. Yeah, we watched that. So he's going to go back in and be just fine. Doing a lot of damage onto this Phoenix. Phoenix Bird needs to get these healing boots up. They do get a pull off as well. Centaur is doing a lot of damage in this top lane and is taking a lot of damage. He's going to be kind of careful here. He's going to go... He does have the Helm of the Iron Will, which is going to give him a little help in the armor. They're going to be getting the call on to the Timbersaw in the mid lane. Doing a lot of damage. The Q does come out, which, is just very harmful. It's just not fun to play against. Definitely 100% fun to play with, you know what I'm saying? And this might be the Axe dying here. He does have a 19-stick wand that they can use. They're going to be able to kill the Techies in the top lane. They throw the Blood Grenade onto the Centaur. Centaur is going to get chased down by the Pudge, but does not have the room to chase. If he had boots, maybe he's able to get it. But not this time. Can throw and get the cart if he wants to. We're going to go back down to this Tusk. Tusk is going to be dying. The stick goes out, and he's going to die to the big stick that's tossed out by the Rockman. Rockman, oh man, Rockman, you got to be careful. Timbersaw is where? Timbersaw is going to be ganking the bottom lane, gets the kill on the Clinks. with that chakram. Sounding like a train station over there. They do have the hook from the Pudge in 3 seconds. They're probably going to try to drag somebody under the tower. I think they know it. This is the problem with a, like, pause 5 Pudge, right? Is sometimes it's just hard to get things out, right? Like right now, or be able to fight people or get damage out. You know, you can't do much other than just throw hooks and then run at people. If you just don't have, if you can't hit the hook for whatever reason, it's hard to run at people. They're going to get 1, they're going to get 2, then they're going to trade the Pudge for it. Doing a lot of damage with the Phoenix Bird, but they say, hey, buddy, not today. Phoenix is going to take a lot of damage with that rotate as well. Timbersaw does come top, takes the bounty rune and says, hey, that's yours, this is mine. Tusky is going to be level 4. Next to the Tiny is level 5. They're about to be the same distance away from 5 to 6 and 4 to 5. Pudge does come bottom, has the hook, is going to place a ward. No, he's just looking for something. Walking around the long way, going to get the slow with the rot. He does have ice shards if they want to use. They get the snowball, extra damage. They're going to ball onto the Tiny. They throw the ice shards. Nice, gets the catch up. The Tiny is going to be level 6. They get the toss out, and they do have the hook at the hit. Nice hook at the short range. Well played. Those are the ones that most people miss. They're going to do a lot of damage to the Shadow Demon. And he does have the 3 stack onto the Pudge. Pudge is going to get, but it's going to miss. I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark, but that's okay because you're coming right back. We're going to go into the mid lane here. We do see the Chakra mount onto the Axe. Axe is going to be waving himself away to a secret place, a sweet escape, better days. Big call from the Axe is going to go onto the Timbersaw and the big wave. They're going to be doing a lot of damage. No, he misses the ult, but the Clinks is there to slow him, and they do get the kill with the missing hook, unfortunately. Nice job. Great call by the Axe there into the wave and getting a bunch of damage right before the Clinks was able to show up. Clinks is going to be here ready to go with the Pudge. Is going to slow. Yep, there we go. Doing a lot of damage. They get the Suntar ult out. They do have the hook in case they want to try to use it, but not going to need it. Yeah, they said, hey, he's gone. That's what we talking about. That's what I'm talking about, eh? You know, okay. So anyways, we're going to be going. Tusk is going to have level 6 soon. I wonder if Tusk is going to go for the Deso build or if he's going to go for the Blink Kick build. You know what I'm saying? Pudge is going to be seen by the Timbersaw. They have an idea. There is no sentry there, so they don't know about the Clinks. Clinks is going to be here ready to go, and Giggles is ready to go for it as well. Looks like they might be diving in the top lane. They are diving in the top lane. The Egg is going to go down and just burns the techies to death with the damage from that poor old Shadow Demon. Dive from the Phoenix is going to be able to get him from underneath the tower. They do have the Courier, but they're going to be going for the Centaur instead. They drop the Sentry. They're going to be going on the Centaur. Centaur is going to get balled by his teammate. They do have the charge in 40 seconds. Okay, they use the stun, they use the hook, and they get it with the pullback. Okay, they do have the shards. They throw the shards like right here. Nope. The call? No, not going to hit, unfortunately. Timbersaw is going to get the kill on the backside. Goes, throws that Twisted Shocking. The punch up is going to go away, and the Phoenix is burning down. Alright, the Axe is going to be going on the Phoenix. Gets the call out. Is going to do a little bit of damage. The Chakram goes out as well. Going to get the Q off, and the Chakram gets pulled back. He's going to throw the chain, but is not going to connect onto the tower. The Phoenix is trying to get away. He's going to get punched up by the Tusk. Tusk is going to go down as the Phoenix gets the tip in the wave. He's going to be coming out by the Phoenix. He must be hungry. You gotta be careful. The poison is gonna come from the Shadow Demon. Do you think I see you as a human being? God damn! Oh, to jump in from the techies with the blink, the stun. Do you think we're friends? Oh my god, I don't understand the toss in from the Tiny. He's gonna be going on the techies. Techies is gonna do a lot of damage, but not enough because he's gonna go down the Pudge ult. Is gonna be going on to the Bird. He's gonna eat that chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. They throw the Chakram. It's gonna be missing onto the Pudge, so he's not gonna slow down. He does have the chain and the big Q, and they throw the Twisted Chakram out. They do have a hook. They can use it. It's going to be in range right now. He throws it and is going to miss, unfortunately, but they do get the Courier, which is so much more important than the kill. It's all about that mental attitude, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now, a little yapping out from this side of Bomb Squad.
Dyer's
You gotta be
bottom
careful
tower
about
is
it, you know.
being attacked.
Look, I'm telling you, right? I say it all the time, right? Half the game they're gonna be punching up the Timber Solid, getting a lot of damage onto him, and the punches with the tag team is gonna take him down. They say, hey, they've got some wards right here, and you can see there's no wards right here. You know, it's that core mentality, trying to tell people where wards are, but there aren't any. They just walked you down. Walk them down. Walk them down. I don't know the rest of the song. Walk them down. Okay, Tusk is going to be going for the Hand of Midas. I'm not really surprised. It's usually what Tusk does when he's behind, you know. So, nice. And I think we're okay for a little bit. Now, I do say, I was saying, I do say a lot. I say it all the time, right?
Please.
Dota 2 is a physical game. Being able to play the game is part of it. But you know what? Mental attitude. If you have a weak mental attitude, you cannot play Dota at a high level, right? So, if you're able to abuse the enemy team, do things that are going to upset them, they will start losing the game. They will throw the game. Holy. You know what I mean? You gotta... I just want to be more than human. Oh, gosh.
Being attacked.
A little yapping back, right? A little yapping back and forth is going to come out, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, but also, too, there's friendly banter, okay? In RD2L, friendly banter does come out, you know what I mean? Everybody's going to have a good laugh at the end of the day, right? You know, you don't want to, at the end of the day, everybody's going to be able to shake hands, virtually, of course, and be able to go home and have a good time, and say they had a good time, you know? That's what RD2L is about, so. If you do see something that makes you concerned about what somebody else is saying, you know, reach out to them and say, hey, you know, whatever. But usually, it just take it in good banter, right? I like to yap in my games. They're going to be going up in Timbersaw. They do have the call from the axe to punch up, and they get the kill. The queen does come down with that axe. Nice. TP in from the Tiny is going to be going in and trying to get anything, but not going to happen. The Techies is going to be up here. Squeeze. Squeeze scope. Gains 1 for each attack. Okay. Strange. Alright, we're going to be going to the bottom lane here. They're going to be going for the Centaur War Runner. Nope. They're going to drop the sentry down. They knew the Clinks is here, but he's going to eat a creep and walk away, I think. Yeah. It's just going to push the wave into the tower, which is probably what they want. They say, hey, we don't want to really take a fight. We'll be just fine without it. Going to be going the Orchid on the Clinks. We're going to go into the mid lane here. They're going to be going for the tower. Now, the only really tower hitter is going to be the Clinks with the Tar Bomb and the Strafe, right? So that Tar Bomb and Strafe is going to be able to get the damage onto the tower. They're going to Centaur ult onto the mid lane, but not really catch anything. And Tip is going to go out to the Centaur War Runner. And say, hey, you know, it's just not what you got here. Gonna go grab the Wisdom Rune. That's a stolen Wisdom Rune for the side of Bomb Squad. They say, hey, we're gonna just take this Wisdom Rune. What are you gonna do about it? They do see the Clinks up here in the top lane. Phoenix is gonna be diving on him, doing a little bit of damage, and he's gonna walk away. Does have an Orchid and about 1,200 gold, right? Yeah, 1,300 gold. That's not too bad. The Orchid is going to be fantastic against the Shadow Demon and the Timbersaw and the Phoenix. So you're able to get... I think he's going to be able to kill the supports once he gets the Orchid. They're going to go get the Centaur Stomp. It's not going to land onto the Clinks. They're going to try to do their best, but didn't pop the dust either. So I wonder if they just knew. They're going to be going onto the high ground here with the Timbersaw. They're going to be doing damage. The punch does throw the hook and just dies for it, unfortunately. Tusk is going to walk away. I think the Tusk is going to go the Blink into the kick build. If you don't know what this is, okay, we're going to be going onto the Tiny. Tiny is going to do the Avalanche and the Toss. He does have a little bit of extra damage, but nothing too scary. Phoenix is going to walk over. Does have a Sentry they could put right here with a Ward, but it's not going to come out. Timbersaw does come top. He doesn't have any dust. So the Clinks will be able to just walk away. They're going to go middle here, and the Axe is going to have a haste. He just blinks away. He's just baiting out spells to see what he can get, and he's going to be just fine. Timbersaw is going to be good here. Goes for a Sanj and Kaya. They're going to be going on the Clinks. They do see the Clinks. He's going to get dusted. He's going to get stomped. He's going to get double edged. He's going to get a lot of damage onto him. He's going to eat, and he's going to get burnt down by the Q from the Timbersaw. That whirling blade that is going to take him down. I almost had you, too. Oh, yeah, haha. Is going to come out. Voice line and voice line.
Middle tower is taking damage.
Wait, what did he just buy? He went Veil of Discord. He's going to go Shiva's first. Weird. Okay. So if you don't know what the Tusk, what I keep talking about this Blink Ags build, okay, or Blink Kick build, right? So you get a Blink Dagger on Tusk, and then you're going to get your Ags. Ags is going to give you the Walrus Kick ability. So you're going to blink in, you're going to kick somebody, you're going to use the kick them back towards your team, and then you're going to snowball, right, towards the person you just kicked. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to, whenever you get there, is going to kick the person back into your team. You're going to snowball back to safety because that person's now in your team, and you're going to be able to kill him. You're going to blink call from the Axe onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to get just punched to death. Yep, there we go. With the big dunk, is going to take his life. They do have the Arcane Rune if they want to use it in a stop.
Middle tower is being attacked.
Centaur Warrunner is going to be going for the blink into the Veil. Phoenix has the Urn, which I'm not surprised about. Urn is decently good and is going to go for the Spirit Vessel as well. They do have the Hook if they want to use it. He's trying to get around these creeps, going to get burned down. They get the call, and he's going to die with the bunch of ult. Does get the slam down, trying to get that extra armor onto the Axe as much as they can. 5.2 is harvested by Axe's Axe. And he does have the Arcane Rune as well, which means not a lot of his spells are going to be costing him much mana, which is good. Always want to be able to just cast spells like crazy with the Axe, you know? You think, hey, that extra, you know, call or two is not going to hurt too much, but you know what? When you only have 600 mana, it can really be a problem. Tiny's going to be going onto the Techies down here. Techies is going to be trying to get away. Does have the disarm, and is going to be walking away extremely fast. Has the Manta, but no mana to use it. Axe is going to be going in. He does not see the Tiny, and is going to walk away.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Nice. Alright. Shadow Demon goes for a blink next. We did talk about the initiation of these supports is very good, especially the Shadow Demon, right? The Shadow Demon can jump and initiate with the Demonic Purge, or can save his teammate from about 1,000 meters away, which is really good. Oh, gonna miss the hook from the Pudge. They roll in onto the Centaur with the silence. They get the punch off him. He's gonna go down. Nice job with the tag team. They're gonna eat onto the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is gonna get just knocked down. They're gonna do a lot of damage with this Tiny. Timbersaw, or the Timbersaw is gonna do a lot of damage. Tiny's gonna come in with some wax, but they do get a double kill onto the Phoenix. The Phoenix, they might call it. Timbersaw goes for the Kaya Sanj, like we said. He was gonna pick up the Sanj earlier, and already had the Kaya. You know, it's a pretty standard item for the Timbersaw. It looks like he might be going BKB with this Ogre Axe. I wouldn't be surprised. He wants a Dispel with the Orchid. They're going to be going in with the Axe. Axe does, they have the silence with the Clinks, the call in, and they have the dunk. Nice job. Getting a mega kill streak. Great rotate by the Axe there. Even when he was under vision, they still went for it, and they got the kill with the Clinks. Huge pickup. Great job, Clinks, by being able to find that as well. They're going to be going for this Tormentor. They don't have a Timbersaw. I don't think Timbersaw really adds much to it. But, hey, any extra damage and body, you know, can hit you there is really nice. Oh my god. No way. The Clinks is going to steal the Wisdom Rune and gets the kill onto the Phoenix. And the Shadow Demon has to leave because of it. Holy shit, the Centaur almost dies as well. They're going to turn around and they say, hey, You guys want to take our tormentor? And they're like, hey, let's show them how it's done. They pop the punch and the tag team. Everybody's gonna do an extra damage with it. Boom, 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 boom. Nice job. Gonna go on to the Clinks. Right. So that tag team is gonna make people slower, and they take more damage by 120, which is a lot of damage, especially if you have somebody like the Tusk rolling in with the Pudge or rolling in with the Axe, you know, or both, right? You know, you're in an extra 200 to 300 damage there, depending on how many people have both. Okay, Clinks is going to be going in this top lane still. He wants to find somebody. You know, he is a hunter. Clinks is a hunter, right? If he waits a second, he's going to see the Phoenix. He sees the Phoenix. And he throws the Orchid. He's going to do a lot of damage here. Does he do enough damage, though? He does. Oh, and I think that was because of the Burning Barrage that just got picked up off that Tormentor. Oh my god. Now, I did say, right, the Clinks was going to be able to get the chance to get those solo pickoffs onto the supports. They're going to 3-man smoke down here. Nobody's down here, though, unfortunately. They do take the Watcher. Denying Squawk, denying Quack. I assume that's just what the squawks sound like, you know? So, they're going to have smoke. Nope, the Tiny does have a Shadow Blade. They're going to see the Clinks run through the Invis here. And they see the Tiny. The Tiny's going to get called by the Axe. They're going to do a lot of damage. The Centaur Oak's going to go up. They're going to immediately blow up the Clinks. And the Phoenix is going to dive on the high ground. They do have the burn onto the Pudge. Pudge is going to TP. They have the ball from the Shadow Fiend, so they're going to be able to go away. They throw the shards to try to live, but not going to happen. And the Ducky says, hey, I'm going to be up here just farming all by myself. All by myself. So, nice. Gonna go back to this bottom lane. Tusk is gonna die underneath the tower. You mad? Cause I am. Nice job, Tenso. All right, like I said, hey, you know, so it's a mental game. 50-50. Axe is gonna be here, ready to call. Oh, he finds him on the Centaur with the blink stun, and they're gonna kill him. Holy shit! How did he know? Giggles is feeling the same way. He's like, I don't know. Oh my god. I have no idea. I have no idea how he saw him there. Did they poison up there or what? Did they just catch a glimpse of him? I'm not really sure. I don't know. That's crazy. I wonder if he was peeping through the trees or something. That's wild. Map hacks, map hacks. That's the only answer. Alright, Clinks is going to be cutting this wave, but they are very close. He's got to be careful. He probably sees them on the little boys here. So that sounds weird. He sees them on the skeleton archers here. Okay. Anyways, Clinks is going to be going for a Desolator. Axe going for a Bloodstone, which is going to be very useful because he can heal up while he spins. And he's doing a lot of damage right now. He also has a super amount of armor, so it's just a good idea. Techies is going to go for a Manta into Maelstrom once he get that extra damage out. I wonder if he's going to just keep popping the Manta and pushing lanes, or if he's good just farming the way he is. You know what I mean? It's he doesn't want him to be, he doesn't want people to remember that he's on the map and go try to kill him, so. It looks like they're going to try to get a 5-man smoke here. They get 2 onto the outpost. Do they 5-man smoke and then go into the portal to go top? They see him on this creep wave, at least 2. Oh, they're gonna push the clean. Well, they're gonna push with the cleans. Okay, I get it now. I got it. They have the Deso and the Strafe, which is gonna just burn this tower down. They fortify as well to stop the damage onto their tower. I will say the Tiny does a lot of damage as well. I said the bottom tower might go down second. It does, yeah. Okay, they're gonna try to trade. They're trading for this, or at least they're trying to. They go invis. They do see the teleport onto the Centaur. Centaur is gonna get the stun off onto the Axe, and the Axe is gonna get the fall back onto the Centaur. Centaur is taking a lot of damage. They use up the egg, and it's gonna be turning around. They do get the spin, and they get one. They're gonna get two on the side of Bombsquad. So 2 for 2 right now. They're gonna be chasing down the Clinks. Clinks is trying to get away. The Axe is dead, but they do hit the hook onto the Tiny. Tiny is going to get ulted by the Pudge. Pudge is trying to do some damage. The Techies is doing it well. He says, hey, I've got some damage out here. I'm going to throw down these bombs. What are you going to do about it? And they just say, hey, well, we're just going to do this. We're just going to keep hitting you. What about that? What on God's green earth is happening right now? And they get the tip out onto Emphatic. There we go. This here cliff ain't big enough for the both of our wards. Gonna be going out. Nice job. This is the problem I think that I was talking about earlier, is you have 5 strong heroes, but I don't know if they are strong together, right? It's like having 5 puzzle pieces that you need, but not having the rest of the puzzle, you know? Which you're like, that doesn't make sense, but I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head, so I apologize. But there you go. Tower is going to be taking a decent amount of damage, and they're going to be going on the Tiny onto the Tusk. Tusk is going to be cut out. Does have the Shiva's guard, is going to be going for the Shard. Gets the punch off, is just caught out, and he's dead. And they're going to tip out onto the Techies, who I believe was just alive. Just respawned. They're going to take this outpost right here. They're going to be going onto the Clinks. Wait. Now they know they have vision up here, right? They know there's vision. Because if they didn't, the Clinks wouldn't have been able to do that, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Dire's middle tower taking
They're
damage.
following the Tiny. They're doing a decent amount of damage to this mid tower, and I don't know if you can fight without everybody. Do they just let the tier 2 go? I think so. Axe is up here taking their Ancients while the creeps are trying to hit the tier 2. The Tiny is going to TP back. He could go fight this, but the Tiny is going to go invis. Clink says, I'm going to leave. They drop a tier 3 token somewhere, and I think they know the Tiny's here. I think they know. Yep, Axe is going to get the call out. They're going to do some decent damage to the Tiny. Tiny is going to take some damage. He buffs that BKB with the Centaur. Old Centaur is going to be here with the Shadow Beam. Shadow Beam is going to go on the side, gets the blink off, and the dub, and they're going to just kill both of them. Oh my god. Emphatic is going to be picking up another double kill this game. Ready to go. Man, this is hard. This is hard. You know, to be fair, I don't know if they play anything different there to not get the pick, right? They're going to go through the portal to go for the Roche, or do they just go for it right here? They just go for it right here. You have 10 seconds. Technically, they had 20, but they might take it, actually. They have a surprisingly a good amount of damage onto the Roche. Oh, they do get it. Wow, nice job. Nice job. Okay, so... yeah, I think other than just not getting picked off, I think that's okay. Centaur Warrunner going for the Shivas. Phoenix does have the Lotus into the Spirit Vessel. Shadow Demon picking up the Aetherlands and into the Ags. I think this is very greedy, but honestly, right now, he's very good. I don't think they really need anything. They do have this save from him, and that's really all they're asking for, is like that and the ult. He's going to pop onto the Clinks. Clinks is going to be... yeah, okay, he's going to die. I'm sorry for your loss. And he does eat a creep. He's going to be turning around onto the Centaur. Centaur's going to charge away. They're going to be calling with the Axe, and they did get one. They trade 1 for 1 there. They do ball with the Shadow Demon across the river, but it's not going to be able to catch much. Unfortunate. What? Where is this fight happening? Holy shit. They're going to be going on to the Tusk. They have the Yules. Wait, who Yules? Did he use himself? Well, I wonder if he was trying to use the axe, but it didn't happen. And the tip goes out. Alright. Tipping your teammates. Tipping your teammates. Nice. Okay, I think they take the high ground here, right? I don't know what's going to stop them. They just... Oh, the hook in from the Pudge onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to get called. Taking a lot of damage right now, but so is the axe. Axe does have the Bloodstone. The jump in from the back is going to miss. You Max, as I am, get the poke out again, doing a lot of damage. Tiny's going to walk over, hits the Techie once, and he's going to get disarmed. The axe is here ready to go for another jump, and they throw the Chakram out and say, hey, we're cutting your trees, what are you going to do about it? Tiny is almost dead. He's going to be extremely careful. Does have the Aegis, though, just in case they want to use it. Throw the Chakram back, and they're going to cut all these trees. Say, hey, you guys can't fight in this, but neither can we. Alright, and hooks across the river. Tusk is going to be a little far out. The axe is here, too. He's not going to be able to get the call because of the burn from the Sun Ray. And the hook in is going to be able to pull back out one. They do get the kill onto the Phoenix. They're going to be going on to the backside here. The Timbersaw is taking a lot of damage, and they do get the dunk down. Alright, the Centaur is going to get the double edge. They do have another gem drop. They're going to get the stun and the double edge onto the Clinks. Clinks is taking a lot of damage. They have another double edge. Yes, sir, they do. They do get the tiny hook. They have no jump. Oh, they have no ult from the Pudge, and the Tiny is going to turn around with the BKB. He just says, hey, fuck you. Alright, Centaur's going to come in at the last second. Is not going to be able to save one. They're going to be ulting onto the Centaur. The Tiny toss back in. Did he just BK? Did he buy back? No. Wait, what? Where did he come from? Wait, how did you live? Wait, what? Where'd you come from? I don't understand. Anyways, Shadow Demon is going to be going on to the Pudge. Pudge is going to be dusted here. He's taking a lot of damage. He has 3 stacks of poison on him. They're chasing with the illusions. The toss out from the Pudge. He gets the ult on Tim. He gets avalanched. He's going to get whacked down. Just whack, 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 whack. That Thanos snap is going to come out, but it doesn't take his life. This big rock man instead. You know, that's the terrifying thing, right? You're going to be stuck in Dota 2. You have to fight this giant rock guy, you know? Like, you know what I mean? That just sounds awful, you know? So, alright, Tiny is doing well at the top of the net worth chart. I'm not really surprised. He's just a Tiny, right? He starts doing well, and he just continues the ball rolling. Really, you know, the stone just keeps rolling. Alright, I'll stop. Really, I promise. Centaur, Warrunner goes for the Blink and the Shivas. I think I said that already. Phoenix has a gem and has the Lotus. Shadow Demon goes for the Ags. Is about there, which is fantastic. And Tiny is going to be coming in. Does have the BKB disconnect from the Techies. Unfortunately, he's dead. Right? They pinged him, right? Yeah, he's dead. R.I.P. Said R.I.P. R.I.P. So, reconnect on the Techies here. They're ready to go. Techies about to be level 20. I feel like he gets the sticky bomb latch. He's about to have the damage too. Good win ready. Twerk. Good Gort. And they get the stomp onto the Techies with the stun. The double edge. He's taking the BKBs. He's trying to fight this out, but it's not going to happen. And they go down. They say, hey, there's a ward right here. Let's get it. Boom. Boom. Nice job. That's Team D ward. They say, hey, let's go. Let's go in this mid lane right now. We want to get this ish. Alright, going to drop the sentry down, and it's going to be cleared out because they did take the aggro from all of the creeps. They say, boom, boom. The hook in from the Pudge is going to be going out. The Centaur is coming in on the high ground. They get the shackles. Oh, the big call from the axe, but he takes so much damage, he's immediately dead. Okay, and he buys back here. He's going to be going in. They do have a Timbersaw coming in ready to go. Throw this Chakram out. The Tusk is going to be here if they want to use it. They do throw the shards, but that deep shards is not going to hit. Lynx is going to be here. Throws the silence onto the Tiny. Tiny is taking a lot of damage, but is going to get purged with no problems. Nice job. And I think they just take the tower. They just, yeah, I don't know what they do here. Unfortunately, this is looking like to be a game. They do go on to the Centaur. They do have the shards, which is going to catch the Tiny and the Centaur in it. Dive in from the Phoenix. He's going to be egging and saving his Timbersaw. The ult from the Centaur is going to be going out as well. They're going to be able to kill the Tusk on the backside. They're going to be looking to get the axe right now. He's going to get broken, and they're going to get one. They're going to be going on to another here. They're going to be pushing everybody back. They do have the Burning Barrage, which is going to stop a little bit. The punch up is not going to stop. They do throw the Shivas out, and the big dive. Oh, the hook in onto the Centaur is going to be able to get the kill, but they get the trade onto the Tusk. They're trying to do enough damage to the Tiny to keep him down, but it's not going to happen. He does the invis equals invincibility, walk away. The Timbersaw does have that twisted Chakram, which is going to be able to push everybody back. They get the Orchid onto him. He's going to try to do anything. He's still extremely tanky. They're going to do a lot of damage with the Tiny. And the Clinks is over here doing a lot of damage into the Tiny as well, but it's not going to happen. They get the ball with the Shadow Demon. They do the poison. They're going to jump in with the Chakram, and the Buzzsaw does take him down. They do buy back on the Clinks. They do have a Tusk up ready to, or the Pudge. Pudge is going to be fighting here on that Timbersaw. Does get ulted by the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is going to get Orchided. Can they get the kill on the Shadow Demon? Shadow Demon is going to die to the burn, but it looks like they're going to trade, and that's going to be a GG from the side of Bombsquad. Great game, number 2. Absolutely love to see it. Can't wait to see both of the teams in the playoffs.